Hello everyone, this is Shrike playing more Trackmania because it's another week of weekly shorts, and I would like to play them every week. I'm still not going to be very good, but uh, is there a way for me to see last week's with the controller? I'll click on it here. So last week, let's see what we ended up being in the world here. In the world, yeah, top 12K, 24K, 41K, 51K. Clearly, I missed a lot. Clearly, we can check what the world records did on each of them before going into this week's. I did get the author medals on all of them, but is there a way for me to see? Actually, spectate. What is this? Script viewer. How do I... Huh? I don't know how to actually... I probably should have looked this up beforehand, huh? View records. Spectate ghost. Enter. Okay, there we go. We can see what the world record does. Just looks pretty normal thus far. It's very clean. It gets a little bit of oh yeah, just very, very clean. Okay. Nothing too special there. At least from my point of view. Let's see. Drive alone, view records. And go here. They go very inside here. And this is something that people told me about after, is just going along that grass. It'll naturally turn us, which just ends up being a lot faster. They don't take the way through. Oh, and they skip the bridge entirely. Ah. I figured out that I could drive. I could go through the bit, but yeah. You're not turning here. You're just letting the slope turn you, and it's just faster. But they don't go right through. They don't go through here. They actually go all the way around. Because it gives you a better line, I guess. And lets you do this. That is something I didn't find. Okay, very cool. We'll go next. And see, what do they do here? I want to view records. Spectate the ghost. Not me. Spectate this guy. He goes very inside to start with. He does jump up here. Oh, he bug slide to get to here. That's how you make that transition really well. I did look at this afterward further, and I still could not figure out how I was supposed to efficiently get over there, but it's a bug slide. I don't actually know how to bug slide. I know it exists and I can recognize it, but I don't know how to do it. So that's cool. But yeah, the whole stuff underneath just clearly didn't look nearly as fast, so that doesn't surprise me. View records, and let's see what he did. This was like the full speed. So he does a little early drift to line up there, and then it's just hold down front. Wait, what? He clipped there. Is that faster? I know there is some weird stuff in places where actually you get some weird acceleration boost by clipping the edge of stuff. But it's very particular. Right there. Oh yeah, it looks like he does. Huh. Oh, very clean. Is this the last one? I don't remember. Yes. View the records. All right. So I tried this a bit off of again afterward, and I wasn't able to improve my time. I was also wrong about driving this sideways. It's not faster with this car, although it does make sense a lot of time. There's the bounce on the duck, which we did find accidentally, but and it looks like he's driving through those ducks, but it's just desync with the global moving objects, I guess. But yeah, we had one run that bounced off of that, and it wasn't quite as good, obviously, because I didn't drive as well up to that point. But all right, very good. Let's go to this week and see what we have available to us. I have not looked at these at all, so we're going in completely blind. And we'll see if I can't put any of my new knowledge to use, I guess. Well, let's drive alone and see what happens. Okay, there's a plane, which is going to get in my way. I'm just gonna hold forward and see what happens. Okay, that was not what I wanted to do, but I'm just gonna continue just so I can see the track. Yes, so I can see the track. See where we're going. It looks like it's gonna be mostly or very like full speedy, probably. Okay, that's fine. Obviously, I crashed massively, so we're just gonna do it again and not crash. I don't know. I guess that plane is really just for looks, huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. My bad. Yeah, so it seems like they always have like certain archetypes for the different tracks. So one will always be very simple, one will be a pathfinding map, one will be like full speed. One will be, I think it was, you know, maybe like a tech map or something like that. And then like there'll always be some wild one. At least generally speaking, that's what they try and do. Oh, I cut that too close to the inside, but well, I'm having to release here as a lot too. Oh no. That was the ending right there, and I just messed up part of it. I got a gold medal for that. They do make the author medals on this very, very easy. Intentionally so, because the whole game mode is based around you've got secret medals and anything below gold you can see the times, but above gold you cannot see the times until the next week, and then they're all revealed and you can see what people did. So they just make it very easy to get the gold medal, so that way you're not really leaking any strategies for, you know, seeing my kind of players of my caliber play, you know? So it keeps the mysteriousness of it well enough. I'm just gonna try and release early and see if I can't then speed through this. I'm not drifting. Maybe I should drift instead. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know when to employ the techniques and when not to. Like when it will be faster. So there I did a small brake tap. Here I did both. And this seems so slow. Yeah, it's very slow. We will see. Oh, right. I can't just full speed around that. At least with my line. We have to actually try and learn a bit. Okay, that was terrible, I will say. Yeah, there's a lot to this game in terms of like techniques that make like a huge difference. But if you don't know them, you can't really, you're not really going to accidentally do them, I don't think. Well, I'm trying to be too safe. I was, well, too slow. I need to say, I need to literally be 2 seconds faster for the author time, which is concerning. That means there is a fundamental thing I am missing that I'm not doing correctly. Now, what happens if I go wide here? Go around. Oh, okay, it gets in the way. It gets in the way. Is there anything over here, actually? What is this? There's no checkpoints here, so obviously it's wrong, but cool. They just left it open for you to go explore if you so wished. Kind of doubt this has shortcuts on it, but what do I know? Oh my gosh. These are the worst lines imaginable. Oh, well. My ending was so bad before that was a PB. Well, my weakness for anything drift related is clearly showing. I don't know. I still don't fully understand how these things work. And I'm playing very casually and intentionally not trying to look up tutorials, etc. Like, sure, I could watch videos, probably explain all this stuff. I'm not a big, like, I feel like games should be made in a way where you can figure this stuff out naturally in the game. Well, I mean, it's technically PB. Technically. Not great. It's also why when I play like a lot of new games, I don't really watch the trailers or like read much of the Steam page. I usually try and go into it as blind as possible because the game should have good onboarding. And I will say that Trackmania does not have good onboarding whatsoever. It has virtually no onboarding, actually, of teaching you anything about the game, which is kind of wild to me. For such a surprisingly simple on the surface racing game, but extremely deep and technical under the hood. Because it is based around, you know, time attack, trying to be as fast as possible all the time, or almost all the time. There are different modes, but generally speaking, I think they're all time attack based. There was a weird one that was based around tricks that they ruined and then nobody played and then they removed it instead of fixing it. I think it was Royale mode or something. But yeah, other than that, I think they're all just time attack based. And therefore, knowing very specific technical things is required. Oh my god. That would have been so good if I hadn't done that. Well, good for my standards. Not good for the global standards, obviously. Based on the fact that I'm 17,000th in the world right now. I really just don't see any way around doing these checkpoints. Like, I don't see how you can cut through. None of the last year's looked like, or last week's appeared to have shortcuts either. I mean, other than the obligatory pathfinding map. You just have to try and find the correct route. But that's not shortcuts, that's intentional design. I don't know what I'm actually supposed to do here. Well, obviously not that. Oh my gosh, like, how am I supposed to get around these corners without losing so much speed, you know? That's what I want to know. I know there is a concept of speed slides and such, but again, I don't actually... I know the terminology exists. I don't know how it actually functions. You know, there's mechanics around, like, if you're drifting, having your... it is faster if the skid marks on your tires overlap, but partially and not completely and stuff like that. Like, and why? Could not tell you. Or when is that necessarily true versus not? Again, I couldn't tell you. I was very surprised by how many people actually both watched and commented, offering helpful suggestions for how to do it better last week. Like, I wasn't expecting anybody to like these videos. But I guess the Trackmania community is always looking. They're always watching and willing to help, which is awesome. Especially since I am new to this and evidently very bad. Oh, that's the end of it. I was gearing up to go nice and fast and then, oh, it just ended. Well, evidently I'm missing something here. I don't know. Okay, that is much better, actually. Can I get around this corner without getting whammoed? Oh, come on. I lost all my speed at the end there, but that was better. I'm still 8/10 behind author time, which is concerning. Maybe I'm not braking long enough to drift. So I can full speed this, not full speed that. Yeah, I've got a lot to learn. Maybe I will actually have to watch some tutorials. I don't know. Because maybe even just getting the basics faster would lead to, once I have that, then I can go and take it from there. I don't want to spend this much time on each map, but I wasn't expecting it to be a struggle for me to get the author time. Based on last week, it was really not very difficult. So it being this challenging is a wee bit concerning. So much speed. I would like to see the other maps too. But if I can't even get author time, I feel like I've clearly just missed something. Maybe, I don't know. Is it better to actually just do bigger drifts and get better lines by doing that? Ah. Let's try. Let's try. What do I have to lose? Not much. So I just drift earlier and slightly harder, and maybe that might work. The less time I spend turning, the better it will be, because the more I'll be able to accelerate is my theory. And I can take a shorter line as well, like more inside line. In traditional racing, you'd want to go like inside, outside, inside. But like here, I just don't turn very well. I just do not turn very well. And I was working on the spring campaign maps and actually looking at some of the world records ghosts and trying to copy them. I could not copy the come even close to copying what the world record holders did. I could not even close. They were leaving me well behind, like 5 seconds, leaving me in the dust. And I could see their exact ghosts, where they were and where they went. And yeah, like the difference is insane. Of course, that is the world record, so like literally nobody else could keep up with them. So obviously I wouldn't be able to, but it did help me figure out what some lines were better than others. But it was definitely not something that I could just like copy paste suddenly, you know, be able to do everything perfectly, you know? I really want to I can't take that one inside. I think that one has to be outside and then go in. How do I line that up so that happens? That I'm not so sure about. I was really hoping that would make it. It did not. It did not. I didn't see what on the side of that airplane said. Oh my gosh. Is that Stadia? Okay, I cannot read that language of the second word, that's for sure. I could not. Also, I did figure out the settings for making sure the world records always show on the left-hand side. It was buried in the settings with a very cryptic option. It defaulted to like progressive or something like that, and you had to change it to always. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna give this, I don't know, a few more minutes. I want to see the other tracks. I can always come back to it after, you know. Oh my gosh. Well, I can safely say But I do not understand the lines I'm supposed to take here. I will be able to look at it afterward. Although I'm gonna miss next week's. At least I won't be able to play them immediately on the day they come out. Because I will be gone. Somewhere without computers. And barely a cell reception. I can play when I get back, but I will also have a lot of things to catch up on when I get back. Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to do that! Alright, I'm gonna copium timer this and just take a look. 19.55. Okay, that's not even remotely close to the... Not even close, so... We'll just go next. And see what we have available to us. Okay. This looks already pretty technical, maybe? Whatever this surface is, I turn very sharply on. At least at these speeds. I've already messed up multiple times. Great. I just want to see where the track goes. Oh, okay. I thought maybe we'd jump over the train, but no. Evidently not. But what is over here? Got very sharp turns. More sharp turns. A little tiny tunnel. And I don't have the speed for that. Okay. Great. Never found out how to actually bind FreeCam to a button for me to actually use. So I can't use that to look. Oh my goodness. After the last track where it's like I was turning so brutally slowly. I don't know why I turned so much on this surface. Like whenever we swap to alt cars and then suddenly it's just like the handling's just out of this world. Yeah, that was terrible. We can do better than that. I still clipped. What is going on here? Maybe oh, I did learn something when I was doing the spring campaign. If I tap brake while I'm in air, it will actually like flatten me out. So I can land much flatter than I would like to. Or rather than can help land flat when I want to. Okay, well this is abysmal, but whatever. As long as I can get... Oh, right. Sorry. I'll be on the left-hand side there. Because I clipped. Like a goddamn fool. I need to turn... I might be able to cut the corner entirely. If not, then I want to turn my car before that corner. And I've already forgotten. Goldfish brain. I've already clipped. That's cool. Great. I'm already flying out here. So, like, could I just... It looks like I could. I could just go straight left. As long as I had enough speed. I like how these traffic cones are like concrete. In a normal racing game, they would just get knocked out of the way. Oh yeah, you can just do that. Oh, that's so much better. Holy crap. But then I have to get around that corner. So maybe you can do that and then like a bug slide or something like that and whip around that corner really easily. Do I know how to do that? No. Oh my gosh. I haven't even completed a run yet. I haven't even completed one run yet. Well, so even with low speed, I can make this jump. You go over here. Whatever. We're just gonna go. I can probably jump straight here too. Oh yeah, look at that. And I get a nice lineup for this, and then I have to go where? Oh, that's the ending. Oh, it's very short. Very short. I was expecting it to be, I don't know, a lot longer. Trackmania players, for some reason, really like their like 20, 30-second tracks. Where if you play something like Pod Racer, you're gonna have like 3-minute tracks. Multi-lap, all kinds of stuff like that. Of course. Well, okay. It is... Well, I was gonna say it's technically better, but then I missed that. I don't necessarily know how to do this part very well. Well, obviously, bumping into that's not good, but that was way too far left. I'm gonna do this. That's much better. And then I don't jump into the sign. Maybe there's a visual cue I can use to see how to line that up. I don't know. Okay, I lost all my speed there. That was terrible. Well, you know, we'll just take it. You know what? We will not just take this. This is terrible. I have standards. Low standards, but still standards. All right. That's not good. Yeah, I need to go more diagonal up this. And then I have a better line and better speed. Then I go here and I hit the thing. Damn it. Now I've got no speed. It makes going around this corner easy, but it's just like this and then finish. Okay, so we'll just go again. If I can just survive a run like that, we'd be just fine. We'd be peachy, you know? It's just that I'm shit. Oh, no. Come on, man. I think we know what we need to do, and now it's just an execution problem. Which, there's a lot of that. There's also a lot of knowledge gaps, but I didn't get... Oh, I didn't take the shortcut there. Didn't cut the corner. I really wish I could just smash through these cones. All right. Come on, man. Okay, that was good. That was good. And then I go like this, and I'm turning left before the start. Okay, still unfortunately clipped, but by clipped I mean smashed my face into the wall. But you know, if you say clipped, it sounds less worse than it was. Or maybe I don't know what I'm supposed to do there to make that better. Uh-oh. So I clipped the left-hand wall. Well, all right. Still 2.3 seconds off the author time. But at least this one I feel like I do understand. I'm literally just executing everything poorly. Or the other one, I don't know what I was supposed to do necessarily. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, I'm sure there's still lots of stuff I'm missing here, obviously, to save time, but I can't even manage to drive around a single corner, let alone worry about that, you know, so you gotta pick my battles. Maybe I can go more at an angle, then I don't have to worry about that at all. Like jump diagonally more left. That I just want to drive straight up the road, and that's not how you do it. You gotta go this way. God damn it. But yeah, like instead of going straight, like there's guaranteed to just a better line. We'll set up for the next one. Oh my gosh, dude. Can you please not hit the cones for once in your goddamn life? Well. Oh, well, that was very ambitious of me. I wonder if you actually could get over that wall on the left. The end there. I released. I was a coward. And now I paid for my Paid for my cowardice. Too many surfaces in this game that change everything about the physics. Makes it very hard to learn. Okay. Like something like that. Yeah, it would be a lot better. And then if I actually drifted around that corner, which I wouldn't be surprised if there was a full bug slide or something there that I just don't know how to do. In fact, I don't even know why it's called a bug slide. Oh, there. That's kind of what I wanted, but maybe you can't bug slide around that. I think it's more likely on grass to do a bug slide than it is like on this. Maybe you can't do it on this surface. I don't actually know. I don't know is the theme of these videos. Oh my gosh. Oversteer that basically every time. It's either that or the collision box is larger than I'm expecting. Or both. It could also be both. That is true. That pillar, man. Wonder if you could go left of the pillar. Probably not. At least not with the speed that I get. But at this point, I'm probably like, I don't know, a second behind the first place already at that stage. I would not be surprised whatsoever. It's like, look how much faster I was here already. And then, well, I get more speed, but more speed doesn't really help much unless I can carry it through here. Oh, I did that too sharply. Seems to be running theme on this map for me. Oh, my PB apparently clipped there. Oh, come on, dude. All right, well, it's not going to be good enough. I still only have silver. Oh, dear. I can't even just survive a run. It is concerning. Actually wild. You know what I want to do? I just can't make the card do what I want. I just can't do it. Which I found a lot in the campaign. I had that problem too. Where it's like, I can see exactly what I want to do, but I don't know how to execute it. Maybe this is why I play mostly strategy games where execution doesn't come into as much of a matter. Like, look at that. That's a really good landing, but then this turnaround was terrible. And then I'm crashing into here, so. I want to do the, well, that killed all of my speed. It does make this landing better, but. Oh, I lost all the speed here too. And I clipped again. And somehow it's still better than my PB. Okay, that's gold. We're 1.5 seconds off author time again. Oh, I'm going so wide. Why did I go so wide? Okay, okay. That's good, that's good. This is less good of a landing. I lost a lot of speed and I'm gliding into a pillar. Jumped out at me, I swear. I wasn't in the wrong spot. The pillar was in the wrong spot, obviously. Engineer, don't run. Run what? CJ? As he chases the train? Maybe? Be kind of weird to engineer your trains for that specific purpose, but you never know. Ah, that was so ambitious. No, I clipped. Now I'm so slow. You know, in traditional racing games, it took me an embarrassing long time to decide, you know what? You don't always have to hold down the accelerate button, you know? Braking can actually be faster. I think that's something that is understandable to most casual racing game players. There's a lesson they all have to learn is, you know what? Accelerate doesn't have to be held down 100% of the time. In fact, it really shouldn't be. Oh, God. If I didn't hit that pillar, man. But maybe I can still get a PB. Nope, not with that line I can't. Should I aim for like 20-ish minutes per map? It's pretty bad if I can't get the author time in that amount of time, but I'm also not going to beat myself up over it too much. It just takes a lot of practice, and practice takes time. And there's a lot of things that compete for my time. Well. And I'm uploading these Trackmania videos, as rare as they will be, as kind of bonus videos, just not in place of the regular scheduled daily video, but just in the earlier time slot. So that those that are here for the puzzle roguelikes aren't too sad when one isn't uploaded in the day. This is good. Well, I should say this is better. That's good. That's good. That's still 0.4 away from the author time. But it is an improvement. It's a better ghost for me to compare against. The fact that I don't even get author time means my time is not actually even secret. It's so bad it's not even secret. Maybe I am just missing something wild. I don't know. Or maybe the difference is not very big. It could just be a slight. Could be something where... Actually, I doubt that. I highly doubt that. I bet the world record's like 16 goddamn seconds here. Dude, you gotta be able to go left to that pillar. There's no way you don't, right? Also, I feel like if you get one trick really good, you will probably... I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna try it. I've got nothing to lose. I ain't got nothing to lose. Yeah, if I hadn't hit, maybe I could make that. I bet you can. I bet you can. Oh my gosh, can I please stop doing that? I think the worst thing is when you just keep making the same mistakes over and over and over again. Oh, you can totally make it. I was so slow and I almost made it. There's no way you can't make that jump if you're halfway competent, which evidently I am not. Oh yeah. Yeah. And that would probably save you a lot of time. I don't know if it would line up well for the next turn. Maybe you can't go that sharp, obviously. That was bad. That was bad. That was terrible. Terrible even. Oh, I guess I only really spent like 15 minutes on the first map because we did look at the records before that. Okay. Left of the thing. It does in fact work. Does in fact work. And then I go here. And then... No! I ruined my ending. That would have been... Okay, 0.3 away from the author time. But I like had the worst ending of all time and a not great start either, so... But I did prove to myself that, yeah, you can in fact go left of that pillar. Save a hell of a lot more time. Bro. Same mistake. On repeat. Every time. I'm too busy yapping rather than thinking about what I actually need to change. So... I feel like, yeah, releasing there is the only way that I actually get a good setup, but then If I release too much, I don't have enough speed for that jump. If I just go more straight up the hill, well, then I'm also slower than my PB, and I don't make this perfectly. That's so much air there. And I still don't make this. Yeah, it's a little tight for me. I don't think I can, not really sure what I should do about that. Means I've spent more time on this than the first map, I'm pretty sure. Gert! Come on. It's not going to be 0.3 fat. Well, it might be if I do the thing properly. It's better. There we go. We got the author time. Okay. Was it clean? No, but okay. We at least had an idea. We executed it. Good enough. We'll go next. Okay. Sure. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, I'm admiring my car. Where are we going here? Right or left? I don't know. Oh, this is what a pathfinding one. Okay. Right. So I just have to pick up all the checkpoints and have to figure out what the fastest route is. I mean, this looks faster. Oh, that's dirt, is it? And if I could get that clean. How many checkpoints? 5 checkpoints? Well, this is going to be a nightmare. This is going to be a nightmare for me. Is it going to... I see, like, was that a booster or something? So, like, it looks like on either side of that, there's, like, a booster. I'm just going to run into it and see what it does. It's like a green thingamajig here. What does this do? Reactor boost. Oh, you sons of bitches. No, why would you hide that there? Why would you hide a reactor boost there? It's gonna be abused to hell. I have no idea. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I guess. Oh no, there is 5. Okay. So, like, the naive thing would be to do this. Actually, I think left is still going to be better for that. How do I get the middle 2? When do I get the middle 2 is my question. Probably earlier if you grab those reactors, but I don't know. This is 4. Where's the 5th one? Where's the 5th checkpoint? When did I not get? Oh, there we go. All right, well, let's just drive in and see. Okay, that is not even bronze because I just drove around in circles confused for a little bit. Gotcha. I'm flying off the track. This is not really the pathfinding kind of track that I like. Like, all the paths seem very obvious. But I'm just going to be shit at executing. And because my execution's shit, I don't actually know... I don't have a frame of reference for what would be faster, you know? I want to know why this is here. That doesn't get the checkpoint. To get that. Oh, but the one on the right is easier to get. Because it's a larger thing. You think it's faster? You can't get that and the checkpoint at the same time, which is curious. I wonder why that would be. I don't know. Let's just try and drive a relatively normal run. Okay. I don't know how I would get that clean. Unless I air brake to land a little flatter. So I'd have to grab this, and then that doesn't give me the checkpoint, though, is the problem. be easier if I could have free cam. I feel like a console pleb without free cam. I'm pretty sure the console version of this game doesn't let you have it. Oh god. That's a bouncing pad. Okay. That would let you get this checkpoint and maybe the thing at the same time. If you were going the right speed. Oh, you totally could, I bet. I bet. I don't know if this would be the time to do it, but... then you just like zooming around. You imagine I got that checkpoint. And then came, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, man. I see a reactor and I think this is probably shenanigans you could do. But I don't know if that would actually be faster because I can't actually drive it. It's the problem to find out. I can't drive it to find out. What I'm gonna do is there's another bouncy pad here. So you could bounce up to that. Going this way. I really need free cam, man, to try and tell where everything is. Because this is obviously not going to be the way to go. That much I can tell. It's pretty bad. I mean, I can get this, and then you could go up to here. That seems way better, right? So I'm just going to drive around for a second. So if... you could jump through that one, land, go through this one, bounce up to here, go around. I don't know. I thought would be bounce, grab that. Okay, this is not what I originally had in mind, but I don't know what checkpoint I didn't get yet. Why am I doing it this way? This is wrong. This is very wrong. Oh, whatever. Just go with it. Okay. I gotta grab this. Is this the last one? Yes. So I went all the way around for no real reason. That's silver. That's obviously trash, so... So I'm gonna try this again. The one in the middle I haven't gotten. I missed the pad. I don't know. The pad wouldn't be better there anyways. Okay, wicked, but not good. Missed the checkpoint. I missed the checkpoint. Like, that lines up really well with this, and then the thought would be... Okay, there's no way that would line up, though. If I had the reactor, that would be sick. If I could get this checkpoint and the reactor at the same time, it would flow so well into other things. But you have to be very precise with your speed. I don't know. If I do this, does it even work? I missed it there too. Oh, come on, man. That was so close to touching it. The fact that that's not possible kind of saddens me. Or at least that I can't do it. Even if I do manage to finally get it, I'll choke on the rest of it. Oh man, that doesn't get it. Alright. In theory, what if I grabbed this? this. Scoot back. That. No, not really. Well, maybe? I don't know. Those jump pads are suspicious. I mean, they could easily be red herrings, but... Also the turbo. Don't... The reactor, I mean. Could you get both if you... go halfway on the side of it? Does this work? I didn't get the checkpoint. But imagine I did. Because then I could do this, and this, and this. And then, where would I go from there? There is water, interestingly enough. I could make my wheels wet. I don't think I'd want to, but... especially since you're driving through the rough just to get to it. Yeah, but imagine, I'm just... I mean, there's zero hope that I find the optimal route here. Just because I just don't have the driving skills for it. Oh, I'm just flying now. I'm just flying. But at least I can try and theorize. I didn't get the checkpoint. I didn't get the checkpoint. So, yeah, I don't have the chops to do that route, so we got to find something else. I do. Oh, come on. People are going to have absurd times on this map, I bet. Like, ridiculously absurd. Let's try the left path again and just see if it ends up being faster. I don't think it will. I think it's just too awkward of a turn here. But again, it could just be that I'm shit, so I don't actually know. Why am I going this way? Like, loop around here, grab this, but then I'm nowhere near the ending is the problem. I'd have to get this one last. I'd have to get that last. Otherwise, it just doesn't make sense. Okay, I mean, that's better, but I'm getting it now, and I don't really want to be getting it now. I should have cut across. And then maybe get this. I missed. It seems like it's a really long path to do this. Really long. Oh, God. Like, yeah, I don't think that's right. I don't think going to the left is right. In fact, it's going left, which is wrong. It is pretty high up. I don't know, even if he did split the difference on this slope, if he'd be able to. But this looks like it was made for reactor, you know? That's the thing. Is just this one left? No, I've got one more checkpoint I missed. No. Wait. If I'm turned sideways when I do this. Like, I was trying to go my left wheels on the slope. What if it's my front wheels on the slope and my back wheels, like, I can't really, like, what if it was something like that? And I slid across. I could get the reactor and the checkpoint at the same time. How do I set that up? Don't know. Yeah, because going like that, there's not enough space, but if I was slid... Oh, maybe if I clip, I can do it. Maybe. No, it just didn't happen. The one in the middle could also be last, but... definitely feels like you'd want... What if I did this? Is this crazy? Now I've got... Well, actually, you dry off your tires in the dirt, right? I don't think I had the plugin that shows wet tires. Dude, it's got to be that reactor, man. Bounce. Rather than grabbing that one, I'm going to grab this, go this way. See if it's at least faster than my PB. I just came to a complete standstill. Cool. Yeah, I'm literally 5 seconds behind my PP. Okay. Well. Oh, wait. This jump pad's obviously going to be better than my PP, even without the reactor. I basically guarantee it. And then we'll do the middle one last. I won't have a good transition from the leftmost one to the middle, though. My urge to stay following the road is too high there. Oh my gosh. I'm not too concerned about my overall time right now. I'm just puzzle solving. So going this way. Grabbing this. Got a lot of speed right now. But I'm missing a checkpoint. So the one up here. No way. I'd have too much speed and I'd go flying off anyways when I hit that ramp. If I do this side. Yeah, like that's what I would expect to happen, just in the reverse direction. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell what ones are good, bad versus me just being complete trash, you know? Oh, I just saw my PB go in. I don't know. Driving over the rough seems bad, but also still so tempting. It doesn't matter how much speed I get if I'm going to be like to go take the longest path in the world. I missed it, but imagine I took that, all right? And then I went here. Oh, you know what I could do? I could air brake and maybe stay level if I did that. You know, maybe. I don't know how I'm going to get the middle one, but... So what if I do this and air brake? Oh, it did not. It did not work. I don't think I'm supposed to come from that direction. Versus, I can go to this middle one, but again, like, I just don't have very good... Oh, no. Wouldn't have a good way to get back to the middle. Or rather, get the one on the left. Imagine I got that checkpoint. Maybe? Is that when you take the... I don't know. I don't know how to do this. We can try this again, but like... Just going to be incremental improvements and nothing mind-blowing, you know? That was not ideal. Oh, I have all the checkpoints. What am I doing? No, that would have actually been kind of decent. Actually, no, because the auto time is 18 seconds. So clearly this path is terrible. How do I get this checkpoint and the reactor? You know what I'm going to do? I take this jump pad like extremely slowly. Do this. And then nose down on top of it. But I just have no speed and it would not be worth it. Like, I could do that, right? And then I'd go up here, and then I'd grab that checkpoint, and then I'd go down here. And then I'd have a lot of speed, and I'd be able to go and grab this one, and I'd be done, right? Right? Doesn't that look good? Imagining that I actually hit everything I wanted to actually hit. It's Somehow I got the nose down too. I'm just gonna... That's so slow. Oh, it's so slow, but... All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, even if it wasn't the fastest, it would be kind of cool. Oh, there we go. That's basically what I wanted. And I just... In theory, would be able to full speed this to the end. Finish. That's author time. Yes. Yeah. All right. Figured it out. All right. Could have done that part faster. Oh, and then obviously this whole part here could have been faster. So lots of room to improve, but I figured out the cool strategy and I did it good enough. Not great. A lot of room for improvement across the entire area, but still cool. I'm happy with that, at least for now. I'll go back and I'll play that one more for sure. I like the last one. What is this? There's probably big jumps and half pipes. All right, where are we going? All right. Is this our true full speed one track? It sure looks like it. These ones are usually about very incremental improvements, making a huge difference in speed. Okay, I went over. Okay, wow. If I just survive this, I'll probably get author time. That's probably what my gut feeling says. If you survive, you get author time. That's my, without like stopping or slowing down. All right. Don't know where we're going here because I haven't explored this. There's a speed check there. We got okay. I don't know where the hell I'm going now. Well, there's the ending, but I'm going to test this again. Just can. Oh, I'm supposed to go up this way and then not glide into that? Just test this again. Just need to be able to see maybe like a little bit up from that. Then again, if I had more speed, it'd be even easier, you know? I wouldn't have to even probably touch this whatsoever. Oh, it's magnet. I think that's magnet at the end. Okay. No. Go fast. Okay, already we get a nose down here, which is usually better, question mark. Except for my line is terrible, so... Had I not crashed, what would we have gotten? Oh crap, I'm so high. 1978. Yeah, that would have been the author battle without a respawn. Okay, yeah, so if you survive, you get author time on this. Not the most exciting track ever, but it is also fun to just go fast, so. This is worse in terms of most other things, but faster, I suppose. Ah, man. Oh, I'm trying to go way too inside. There's a snow patch there too, so you probably want to maximize how much of the speed boosts we get there. Not that I necessarily know how to do that, but it looks like that's just consistently designed to give you a nose down. Well, this was a terrible, terrible start. Better not PB with this. Well, I did respawn, so actually I will PB. As long as I don't fail the end. Okay. So let's... I got airtime there, which is not good. Going over the snow, which is not good. It kind of bounced on the... Oh yeah, we just don't have enough speed. With all those mistakes. Alright. Well, this is... was better and then got worse. We have a better line here in theory. I don't know where I want to go here. I got so much airtime and crashed. Yeah. It happens. Bouncing too much. I'm gonna have to swerve to the left, and I can't because I'm not on the ground. Understandable. I'm way too far left. Okay. Tis okay. This is another one where it's just like, it's just my execution. There's nothing really conceptually too difficult about this. If I just going for author time. Oh, okay. We skipped the magnet entirely, which is probably really good. That wasn't even author time though, so I'm surprised by that. Maybe the magnet, I don't know if the magnet's faster or not. Okay, wow, my start sucked last time. No wonder I didn't get it. Holy crap. Okay. Well, my ending was at hella speed. We can go direct, it's gonna be faster, I think, than... Oh my gosh. I thought it was turn early here so I can get the booster. I didn't have all my wheels on the booster there. That was bad. So I do understand that it boosts each wheel individually. So having more tires on the booster is always going to be better in terms of raw speed increases. All right. I'm way too wide here. Oh no, this is a terrible line. Nah, I'm not going to make it at all. With enough speed, you could totally make it direct. I bet you that's what the actual good runs will do. Oh my gosh, I'm just bouncing all over the place. So I got to figure out what's a good line down this slope. And this slope. Like, I'm slow here, I think. PB was just literally had the worst start imaginable. Come on. Don't go on two wheels. Two wheels is not what we want. Want smooth landings. Okay, I didn't get a nose down here. Am I going to get the magnet at the last second? I did, but it's too slow. Our copium timer on like our first run that got to the end was so much better than these. I can cut that a little more direct, so that's good to know. You might be able to get an earlier touchdown there. I'm going to go direct and hope for the best. Ah, no, that would have been so good if I made it. No longer going just for the author medal. I'm going for as fast as I can. That was good. 14 more speed. And but I like lost it all here, I think. Yeah. Maybe if I went slightly higher, I don't know. Oh, okay. I hit the lip. But I would make the clearance. I did not. Like, I wanted to do that. Yeah, exactly. 9 more speed. Not as good as the last one in theory, but it does take longer to touch down. And then I hit the magnet and everything goes to hell. Okay. This is a bad start. Very bad start. I don't know if I like that or not, but it is still faster than my PB because my PB sucked. I'm at less speed, actually. I'm going to be losing to my... Oh, that's so bad. Oh. Man. Look how much... Okay, that's 4 more speed. It takes me longer to land here. I really want to make it direct. Yes. No. Come on. Could I have air brake to save that? I have? I don't actually know. This is not a great start. -5 speed, yeah. I wonder, I don't know if the nose down there is actually better. If you were to land flat, it would be better. Let me try something. Air brake there so we'd land flatter here. And it feels smoother, but I didn't get to land directly, but we do still get author time. Barely with that. Barely. Maybe I over air braked. That's entirely possible. Oh god, I I messed that up. Alright. Where's my PB going? Did it really go that high? I guess so. Oh, that was no good. No good at all. Is that the last map? No, it can't be. This is the 4th map, I think. Yeah, this is not the last map because there's the next button. 12K in the world. A terrible run, so... Oh my gosh, I'm not focused. I'm paying attention to everything except for my driving here. I feel like getting that snow is really bad. Then I get a very flat land. So in theory, if I got a flat landing there, but I'm too slow. Too slow. I want to land earlier there. That's my theory, but I don't know if it's actually good theory. Might just be... Do this. I went over the snow. I think I'll lose a bunch of speed, but 1 speed. I tapped air brake. Wasn't worth it. Was not worth it. But I need a lot more speed than what I'm getting here. It's even speed, but a earlier time to get here. I have to go a little high because we're not going to make it. Yeah. I'm curious if the magnet's faster, if it gives you speed boost, but I don't think it does. I assume not. Especially when I go that high. Oh dear. Maybe there's a secret finish somewhere. This side or something. I just have to go look. I'm just gonna drive off the edge and look. There's stuff down here. Don't know why there's stuff down there. There's only 1 checkpoint, so like what's stopping you from taking the lower path, you know? You could get the speed boost and go here and plow through the imaginary people. Okay, we're no longer trying to improve our time. I'm just going to go down here and look. Is this a real path? Like sliding all over the place here. Hold on. What is this? Is this an alternate path? It is not an alternate path. Unless... What is this? No, it does not connect. There's a fence. Okay. That would have been a cool alternate path, man. Why can't that be a real route? Even if it's like gonna obviously be significantly slower. That would be cool. Just for existing, you know? But it's just set dressing. Imagine if that was a real path and you just plowed through the crowd in order to do it. I didn't even... Just floating above the wall, not even touching it. I need to go earlier into the red booster, like here, and then just barely go around the snow. Maybe that didn't give me a very good line. I go here. I missed a lot of the yellow boosters, so we're already just immediately slow, but. We apparently caught up time. No, yeah, we need a lot more speed than that. I should have looked and seen what my speedometer said. That way I could tell if I was going to make it or not. Oh. No. Come on, dude. But why? No, the snow. They put that there just to troll me or to encourage a better line. Probably the latter. We're 600 speed here, 636. And if I go direct, I make it, but I'm too high. Okay, well, it was a very small increase, but it did improve our overall standings by like 1,000 positions. Oh, that's such a better start. Just by doing that. Holy crap. -2 speed. Will I still make it? Oh, almost. If I had, that would have been so good. Or at least it would have been a lot better of a improvement. But I probably spent too long on this map now. But it's so improvable in so many ways. It's 2 speed. I'm gonna have to steer, which is gonna slow me down a bit. And then I'm not gonna, yeah, all right. That's bad. I need one more good run, okay? Probably should go back to the first map and see if I can improve it after, but all right, where's it going to go next? Screw it. What is this? DS automobiles. What is this? Why am I looking at it sideways? All right, I'm just going to push forward and see what happens. Okay. I'm continuing to just push forward and you know what? All right. Nothing but push forward. Just accelerate and see what happens. It will do nothing special. Where am I going? I did. It was worse. If I do this, will I get more speed overall and make this jump cleaner? No. If I do this and air brake to land straight, I get +2 speed. That is much cleaner. Okay, now where are we going here? I landed upside down. I don't know if that's where I was supposed to go. Oh, I'm even with my... Where am I trying to go now? Oh, I'm supposed to go not there, but... There is what I was thinking I would go. And then if I landed that properly, we would make it even to the next one probably. All I'm doing is braking here so that way you can... Nope, I didn't make it. Oh, I forgot to... Oh, it actually worked out either way. Okay. So... Oh, okay. I mean, that worked out somehow. Where are we going now? I'm over the checkpoint. Okay. I'm sideways. The finish is there, and I missed it somehow. Okay. Question. How are people gonna make this faster? How are they gonna make this faster? Do you think you can shortcut this? There's gotta be a shortcut, right? There's no way what I'm doing here is the best route. All right, I'm gonna, well, that was not good. I don't know how much, oops, I forgot to air brake here. So just air brake, so I land flat. I've released though by mistake, so I'm slower anyways. And oh, I did make it still. That should make it, yeah. All right. Now what am I supposed to do here? Air braked, hoping that I'd, well, okay. And then I would go into the finish. Okay. So this is literally just all about air brake. Is at least my understanding. Oh, that's too much. Okay. I didn't make that. I was going to be even speed, but I'm air braking too early. Go. I should turn my ghost off. Damn it. I was like, I can't tell the ghost from mine. This is the only part that's really like, I don't know. I mean, that worked. Then I want... How am I not overshooting that so badly? All right, whatever. That's gold. Well, that's it. To be a second faster. There has to be a different route. There has to be. There's no way that's the intended way to get author time, right? Like, are they linked together, do you think? I do this. I land here instead and do this route. It is, in fact, a different route. I missed a checkpoint, but... Where are we going? There's an ending up there. What is this madness? What if I go down this... Oh, okay, never mind. Is there something to the left? Maybe. Anyways. Like if I release here, land, get some speed. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. Oh, but that magnet, I just go flying off. I'm so slow, but you have to be slow if you want to make... How am I supposed to get that checkpoint? How am I supposed to do the checkpoint like this? Am I supposed to? Good question. Also something down there, like... Back up. Go forward. Our time's already over 20 seconds, so obviously it's bad, but... Then I would go like this, and then into the finish. Yeah. That doesn't seem like a very good path, to be honest. You have to do a lot of braking. Like, there's no way. Like, I can't even make that checkpoint, so... I don't like that path. Like, if you could do it at speed, then maybe you would be good, but... I feel like the one I found is originally is better. I can just... get an okay start here and make this jump. Is there another world where... Oops, I didn't want to reset. No. Perfectly even with my PB, and then I'm still somehow don't make the jump. Curious? Yeah, like what? It's like, yeah, you're even with your PB, and yet your PB makes the jump and I don't. What is up with that? What is up with that? And that time I made it, but I was behind, so I don't. Okay, if I land this cleaner like my PB did, then what I had to do was release a lot to get that checkpoint. Oh, if you get that cleanly, then I'll get author time. I think that's probably what it is. Okay, so it's all about air and speed control. All right. My PB's pulling away from me somehow. All right. This is good. And I have to somehow land this smoother than... I don't know how well this is good for your visibility. It's a little tiny car. Oops, I air brake too late here, but we'll see. Oh, it actually worked okay. And then here I have to brake more than that, huh? All right. So there's obviously going to be some time savings in the start there. Oh, come on, man. Man, I have to air brake so much to do that. Also, air braking early at the start here sucks. You got to do it later. Evidently. Too late also doesn't work very well. Oh, I'm so slow now. In fact, now I'm so slow, I'm just, yeah. So here. I'm 0.002 behind. That's okay. I have so much more speed translated into that much more, huh? Okay, that was air braking too late, evidently. But it actually still somehow works out. Somehow. Might be behind here, but if I get this cleaner, it'll be faster overall. I missed the boost though. So that was better, but it was not clean, that's for sure. It was not author time. So there may be just another route that I'm missing, like some combination of route, because this right here seems terrible. Just kind of terrible. Just as I do think this is better than the other route though. Like it's got that tight timing there. I can't tell which one's my ghost or not. How do I oh, it's G, I think, to turn off the ghost. There we go. That was too early. Okay. Now I don't know how to I don't know how to time that properly. Because of how sketchy that is, I don't know if it actually is the optimal route because of it. This drop right here is so sus to me. And then this, I need to land on the downhill here, but oh well. Yeah. This is just a level of precision that I don't know if I really care about. This is not particularly fun to me. No, there's like no steering involved. It's just push forward and speed control. Okay. So much less speed, and this is a terrible. But it does land here better. No, because I missed the entire. Yeah. I don't know if I like this one so much. It's weird, but it's not fun weird like the alt car one last week. The rubber duckies. I mean, that was kind of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the first map. Top 7K on top 3K on this one? Really? Really? We did have a cool strat on the third map, so like I'm fine with that, but I'm a little surprised. Okay, this first one. Let's go back and see if we can get the other time. The ghost turned off. Let's see if we've learned anything just from our practice. Evidently not. Evidently I've not learned a goddamn thing. Or haven't applied it more accurately. Yeah, these kind of turns I'm just not good at. I don't know what the skill set is for this, but I don't have it. I just don't have it. Ugh. Like trying to keep as much speed as possible while still making the turns. Oh my gosh. I just don't understand. It just turns so poorly. I'm at a loss for taking these turns at this speed range. I don't know if you're like, I'm just half a second behind. Like, and my PB is terrible. Not even close to author time, so. It's like, while sometimes it feels better, it's clearly not better. I'll turn on my ghost again. Oh, it's turning on a bunch of ghosts, which is not what I want to see. I think I said race against opponents, that's why. They're all gonna have terrible times too, but because it's only gonna show me the ones that are below author time anyways. So, like, none of their ghosts are gonna be informative to me. You know? How do I get around that corner with the speed? Change opponents. Drive alone. It didn't show me the countdown. That was weird. How do I get around this corner with like any kind of speed? I don't know. I think I've had my fill of this. Feels bad not to get author times, but I don't know, man. I'm skill issued, I guess. Wait, did I downvote this? I didn't actually mean to do that. All right, well. Up to 8 players with only 1 controller. I don't understand how that would work, but sure. I like the last 3 maps the most. What was that? What was the second one? I don't even remember anymore. Drive alone. Oh, this one. Okay, I do like this map actually. So I just really don't like the personal last maps. This is just, I wouldn't go back to this one. These 3 I would probably like to play more and improve my score on. But enough of that. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. And I will see you guys next time. See you guys then.